multiple exemplar instruction to induce naming. Because the student does not have naming in the pre-probe, the teacher decides to implement multiple exemplar instruction to induce naming. During the MEI intervention, the teacher prepares the stimuli with sea animals: flamingo, seahorse, panther, iguana, and tang. The MEI instruction that we use in this video involves 20 learn units and teaching the 5 different stimuli by rotating across 4 different response topographies. Match to sample, to match a stimulus while hearing it spoken. Point to respond with a selection response to the stimulus. Pure tact, to vocally identify the picture without any vocal antecedent. Intraverbal, to respond with an intraverbal response when presented with a vocal antecedent.
Match tang with tang.
Tang.
High five. Good job.
First, the teacher teaches the student to match the pictures. The teacher presents the target stimulus together with 2 non-exemplars on the table and gives the student another picture of the target exemplar and says, "Match tang with tang." The student correctly matched the picture of tang and therefore received a high five and vocal praise from the teacher. You can also use tokens for your students' correct responses.
Point 2, panther.
Panther.
That's panther. Nice.
For the next learn unit, the teacher presents 1 exemplar and 2 other non-exemplars and asks the student to point to panther. The student pointed to the picture of a panther correctly and is praised for her nice work.
Flamingo.
Iguana.
Iguana. Iguana.
That's an iguana.
Next, the teacher presents a picture of an iguana to the student without any vocal directions and waits for 3 seconds for her to tact. The student said, "Flamingo," and the teacher gave her a correction. It is iguana. The student is given another independent opportunity to tact the picture during the correction before moving on to the next learn unit.
What's this?
Flamingo.
Seahorse. What's this?
Seahorse.
That's a seahorse.
Seahorse.
The teacher presents a picture of a seahorse to the student and asks, "What is it?" and waits 3 seconds for the response. The student incorrectly tacted it flamingo and therefore received a correction from the teacher. It's a seahorse.
Match flamingo with flamingo. This is flamingo with flamingo. Match flamingo with flamingo. That's matching flamingo with flamingo. Point 2, tang. Nice, that's tang. Good job.
Panther.
It's a panther, right? What's this?
A zing.
Iguana.
Iguana.
What's this?
Iguana.
That's an iguana.
The teacher continued rotating the multiple exemplars of stimuli across the 4 different response topographies: match to sample, point to, tact, and intraverbal responses. The responses from each of the topographies is then totaled and graphed separately. The student in this video did not demonstrate mastery in her first intervention session and thus required further intervention with more sessions.
High five. Nice job taking that.